Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. So in the last one, we got the last keystone and went up to the Golden City. We found it and the gate is locked. We're kind of stuck on that front, apparently. But maybe we're going to learn about that soon, because the next thing we have to do is go talk to Kryl. Wuklamot has ascended the throne, so she is now ruling with Kona, which is amazing. But Kettenram got struck down in the scene following that, so I'm very curious to see what happened with that. Because technically, in a Final Fantasy, he could have been knocked out from it, but he was probably killed. Probably. It looked like a sword slash, so probably. Either way, hopefully Galul Jaja is going to explain everything to Wuklamot like he said he would, and we're going to get the info, because he said ask after, ask Wuklamot after. So hopefully we get some info about all the stuff that's missing, Galuf and all that soon. First, let's get this though. Rin, the Wings of Protection has been keeping a beady eye on you. Say you've been making yourself useful, and that your adventures have taken you to nigh on every corner of Tural. Well, the south side, including Yak'Ta'el. I hear. The land of my people. I know how dangerous those woods can be, not only from the tales of my ancestors, but from the bills on the board too. Think you're ready to take on a bigger challenge? I am. That's the spirit. All right then, let me tell you what these intermediate marks are about. Beginner level, you can be taken down by any hunter mercenary, but these ones call for a mite more preparation. I'm not just talking physical, but mentally. If you're going to risk your life going after these beasts, it's important to know what you're risking it for. Which is why I tell everyone who thinks they're ready to move on from beginner to talk to Tiat Kat first. She's a master huntress and mentor to would-be vipers. Where's she? You'll find her down by that. Look for the Jubral with the cobalt fur and ask her to tell you our history. All right. Might as well. I've never really actually followed a hunt mark dialogue. I usually skip these, but I gotta stop skipping little things, so I'm gonna start doing them. Well, that's a lie. It's not skip. Skim. I usually skim the dialogue. I don't really pay attention to the lore, but I'm actually, I've been fully curious about literally everything here. Otherwise, I wouldn't waste my time talking to NPCs without a marker above their head. So obviously, something's piqued my curiosity. You have business with me, Outlander. Oga. I've never tried to say his name. Ogaw. I don't know. Sent you, eh? More meat for the marks. Though you look to have a little more about you than most. Well, if you're dead set on devoting yourself to the Dawn Hunt, I should let you know a little bit more about it. Where to begin? I mean, these are only rank 2, though. You might say at the beginning, but it's hard to put a pin on exactly when that was. Even before Kona brought the system of marks and bills over from Eorzea, our people were hunters. Not just for food, but safety. Hunting down those ill-made monstrosities whose very existence was inimical to our own. It was for that very purpose that the Vipers came to be. The finest hunters in Tural banded together to hone their skills and their blades, and devoted their lives to stalking and slaying the fiends. At first, we were no more than a fellowship of like-minded folk who'd taken it upon themselves to deal with any danger they caught wind of. It was only after Galul Jaja united Tural under the Dawn Servant's crown that our role as protectors of the realm was made official. Commissions started pouring in from there. Actually, that's probably somewhere we're gonna go, so I have to pronounce it. Shaaloani to Yak'Ta'el, but we didn't have the numbers to answer them all. And that's when Kona proposed we bring in the system he'd seen in Eorzea, calling on adventurers and mercenaries to handle those threats we couldn't handle. We couldn't. If there's a point to this little history lesson, it's this. Many folks join the hunt seeking adventure or glory or fortune, but from the very beginning, whenever that was, it's been about one thing and one thing only, protecting those who can't protect themselves. Don't forget that. Thank you. and one more request that I make of every Viper to train under me. Don't get yourself killed. We hunt to save lives, not to throw them away for no good reason. I think it'd be pretty hard to kill me. Unless it's an A rank. I reckon that's enough moralizing for me for one day. It's about time I headed back to Tural. Come drop by if you're ever in the area. Thank you. I wonder if she's actually going to be in the area. Alright. Hup. Back already, are you? Did Tiat caught the cat tell you everything you needed to know? Sure did. Good to hear. We don't hunt to kill. We hunt to live. Remember that and you'll be fine. Speaking of, I took the opportunity to update the ledger. You're approved to take on intermediate marks. Good luck and good hunting. I flipped him. Good hunting and good luck. 99? Really? Is that normal? I thought it was like 98. Alright, I'm just going to abandon the last one and grab that. Why not? And intermediate. I don't want to look at them because they might show a new area. Okay, is it... Where are you? Oh, you're right behind me. How did I miss you? There we go. Chocobo brush, arc, and garnet. It is the second, so I had to confirm, put in the other CD key. Thank God I can still keep playing. I was worried they weren't going to send it because they just sent it yesterday, like at the end of the day, so. Alright. You know what? Alright, you're glamour. Literally just glamour, so. And on. What is it, 4? I got this like weird HUD layout. It looks a lot less weird when you have the chat log, but I decided to switch things around so I can actually like see all of my jobs to switch to all right here and crafters, and then just have one where it's just bare minimum for me, and this one for streaming. So if you're curious about that, but I need Garnet. Wait, I wanted to read that. Why did I close it? Once upon a time, there lived a princess who hailed from a long line of summoners. Legend holds that she was abducted by a band of thieves, whereupon she set out on a journey under an assumed identity. Posed of an angelic voice, she often hummed beautiful songs that touched the heart. Obedient? That doesn't make sense. It's both of these two. Neither of you are obedient. Right. She's so tiny. Alright, I already talked to all of them, so. Also, I turned up the volume now. I think BGM's just going to stay at 70 regardless of what's going on. Unless the voices are getting drowned out. I think I'm too loud, so I think the BGM should be a little bit louder. I don't know. Maybe that's a weird choice, but I want to hear the BGM. I want everyone to be able to hear the BGM. Like right here in voice or non-voice scene. Like why? What's going on here? Like at 100, it's still very quiet. Why do they drop that? I don't think I'm alone in that, right? Also, I'm gonna clear the history and go to event. Why is it so quiet in these? It doesn't make any sense. Buklamat has truly come into her own, has she not? Indeed, even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evidenced by her nomination of Kona as a fellow Dawn servant. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. And she could have do far worse. Kona completed every feat except the last, and that he only forfeited to help Wuklamat secure victory. Yeah. I look forward to seeing how Tuliyollal will prosper under their care. Me too. I do need to know where we're going, though. Are you gonna tell me? Watch her just be done, like, out of the story after the... That would be so weird. Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. That was an impressive speech, Dawn Servant. I told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lamati. I'm sorry, I have to say that. I'll try to pronounce it correctly. I still don't know 100%. Like, 2 people have said it differently, so I don't know the correct pronunciation. Oh, don't worry about that. However you say it, I know it will be with love. Thank you. If we do mispronounce it, please correct us, but it would be my honor to call you Lamati. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins, if such a notion appeals to you. Eorzean cousins? It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. Aaronville says nothing. There's still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who are visiting for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. That said, would you join me, Ren? Oh, I see who's more important than the rest of the friends. I mean, family. Wonderful. Come and meet me outside of the winged walk, then. You guys feel a little, less loved right now? What? Why just me? It's fine. I'm sure they're used to it, hanging around my character. Wait. I didn't talk to any of them. It's fine. Ready? Let's go. Our first stop is Auntie Tacos. Tease Tacos. And not just for a snack, I promise. Wook Evu and Mablu should be there. Oh. Hell yeah. Any optional? No optional stuff. Wow, we really took the shortcut. I jumped down every building. Oh, Kali. These tacos are delicious, though no doubt even tastier if topped with reeds. Reeds cannot taste that good. Right. It's been a while since I'd made it to the capital. I'm glad to find it so lovely. No, Tobli. Stop. Dawn Servant Wuklamat. Oh, she was marvelous up there, wasn't she? I simply wept with joy. Dawn Servant Wuklamat, words cannot well express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. No need for formalities. I'm still the same old me. All right, then. I shall forego formalities. But I cannot. You are Dawn Servant. Too disrespectful it is to address you without your due title. As Dawn Servant, I'm ordering you not to bother with formalities. All right, then. I won't bother anymore. I could more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Wuklamat become Dawn Servant, Rin. Political opinions in our community have been divided, but a Dawn Servant's ascension presents us with a prime opportunity, which is why I convinced everyone to participate in the commemorative sales campaign. No. A wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as a merchant. I do like the sound of a sale, so long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. It's good to see all of you again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for your help. The feat of reeds and the feat of gold were my first true tests as a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the rite of succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste for celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tuliyollal has to offer, in Tural, for instance. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my services as a tutor, should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kona as well. Your duties as Dawn Servant will be plentiful, but don't forget your promise to attend Ihihana next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. When I've made a name for myself as a merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I've been personally attending to your alpaca's care, and dare we hope to see you at the ranch again. Tell my fluffy, spit-filled friend that Wukulmat will visit soon. Anyway, you'll have to excuse us. Oh, and you haven't seen Fontaine around here, have you? A tall, slim fellow with long, pointy ears? I saw a man matching that description by the weapons dealer in Bayside Bevy, in the company of a moblin and a pair of Yakui, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Okay, so this is the post-roundup stuff. Enjoy the festivities, everyone, and the tacos. Especially the tacos. Speaking of that, Graha hasn't had a taco. Graha has to show up at some point and have a taco. Like, he has to. Or this trailer is a lie. We could not have asked for a finer Dawn Servant. The first promise is golden alpacas as spirited as ever. Too spirited, if you ask me. Then it's settled. The Dawn Servant Dedication Day discount is hereby in effect. Ooh. I hope Dawn Servant Kona will join us and eat for Ihihana as well. I don't doubt he... Wait, I haven't talked to you. Sounds like Fontaine has made new friends, which should make him easy to find. I forgot to talk to you before that, but would have been probably generic info, so. Bayside Bevy. Uh-oh. Oh. God, you are really tall. It's amazing. I have not come to Tuliyollal in quite some time. The citizens behold a high luminary in awe. No doubt few have seen one of his station or his stature. Pot friend, Rakarok is grateful for this meet again. Dawn Servant, Rin, you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tuliyollal isn't a short one. Long road, worth the travel to congratulate new Dawn Servants. To hear the head of reason has past brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be as offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attend on behalf of Warlord's Echo. Had our people come en masse, we would have been an obstruction. That's fair. Nonsense, you're always welcome, all of you. This is your city as much as anyone else's. I'm glad to see you hale and whole, Rin, though I know little of the particulars. I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Beginning with near shipwreck, if you'll remember. Yet here we stand celebrating the ascension of your claimant. Oh yeah. I almost forgot about the shipwreck. Well, the almost shipwreck. When my journey began, I thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of pots, the feat of proof, and the feat of ice showed me the peace is simply not... That peace is simply... Not simply the absence of war. Ugh. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, that's what my father envisioned for this nation. That's what Tuliyollal I want for you all. So I promise you this, as Dawn Servant, I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits in Kozamauka and the Yakui of Chirwagar Sultan. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may the Chirwagar come to accept your peace. Their beliefs have stood for millennia. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Well, I can be pretty determined. They'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblin's hospitality, I've been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Now that good living is secured, the village overflows with feel smiles. No, feel smiles. Such cooperation between Hellpans and Potsworn is the very spirit of a healthy pot pact. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. You know what would make reading easier? Oh, it actually doesn't work. Can't you right-click this and make it bigger? There are some people I'd like to see, so we should take our leave. Let's try to find Hun Muruk. I thought you could make this bigger, but right-clicking just advanced dialogue. The Jbrax rocks. I believe I saw him on the sands below. The Gleam Sands, thank you. Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. Alright. Come and visit us in Earthenshire. Rakarok and I should be glad to welcome you. Yeah, Rakarok is excited to see how the new Dawn Servant will help hand Tuliyollal. This city is one big happy pot. I must pay my respects to Gululaja, though he will doubtless insist upon a bout. Before the ceremony, we perused the Tuliyollal saga on Moro's measure. I am proud to see Yaqui glyphic tradition so prominently displayed in the city. Hold on. I have to look at it. That must have been tough to pick up and move. Oh, they haven't moved it yet. I thought they were going to put it right here, but they haven't done it yet. Okay. That's supposed to be the one they just made, I assume. Unless it's staying at the palace. Oh, they're all here. Well, not Bakul Jaja. You must think my attendance incongruous to the incongruous to such an auspicious occasion. I don't know. What does that mean? Yet, as Autarch of Mamuk, I have a duty to represent the goodwill of my people. I have to look it up. Okay, it's like not harmonious or something like interfering with balance. What a wonderful variety of foods and flavors they have here. I must be sure to bring some home to the others, for the others. My, you honor us with with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Wuklamat. More than just, I'd say. You have grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this make me wonder, what my birth parents might say if they knew. I imagine they would say that it fills their heart with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you become. Oh. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. That's what we're here for. I told Bakul Jaja to stay with us so we could all congratulate you in person, but he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose, and the purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he's going to come save us in our hour of need now, at some point. That would be great. It's exactly what we need him to do. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are. By the by, have you seen Kettenram anywhere? Tankwa, that is. Uh-oh. Kettenram, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first Palmas is notably absent as well, though I'd assumed he required time to salve his injured pride. Oh no. Yeah, it was absolutely him then. I mean, I automatically assumed it was him, but everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite a shock to him. As for Tankwa, I'm sure he's around here somewhere, or ready to appear when we least expect him. We best get going, but relax, enjoy, and make yourself at home, and come and visit us anytime. All right, I think I've found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in the Winged Walk. Okay. I wonder how or who is going to break that news. I've heard there's another shop that serves delicious tacos. I'd love to try them. Oh yeah, you'd like Tisal? More than a few Mamuk citizens have expressed new interest in moving to Tuliyollal. I will confer with Dawn servant Kona to ensure that their transition is a smooth one. You're just going to allow it. Good. Can't believe one battle with this guy, and we've changed his whole personality. Wuklamat may have realized her goal, but I hope you will continue to be your friend. Will do. All right, we're heading back. Let's head back. Everyone's waiting. I mean, noticeably that thing isn't there, but it's also blank down there, so... Oh. What happened to it? There are rumors that Galul Jaja may go on a pilgrimage now that he's no longer a Dawn servant, though I'm sure the transition process will keep him in the capital for quite some time. Oh, you're back. Aaronville was just regaling us with stories of Lamati from when they were little. What? What, the one about the taco? It was basically clean when I found it. No, the one about Papa's feathers? Look, I didn't know where else to wipe my nose, and I was too little to know better. Sure. Galul Jaja stopped by to offer his thanks for her support. He also bade me extend his gratitude to you for assisting a concerned father. Not sure what he meant by it, but I assume you do. Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush on our account. Nope. I never rush. Except for when I do.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I
I'm an
want
adventurer.
you to stay in Tuliyollal with me.
I'm an adventurer. I can't.
I'm not forcing you, of course, but should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you.
Although if I was going to live...
Granting passage to Tural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see.
Oh, hell yeah. If I was going to live anywhere, it would absolutely be here. So, like... I think she just means, like, you have a house, or not a house here, but... Oh, actually? Housing, please?
An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no? I can't believe our journey is over already. You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me.
Oh, okay.
Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Shaaloani.
What about the rest of you?
Is she alive?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tuliyollal as well.
By all means, your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Tural, perhaps?
Absolutely. But undecided. No, that's the plan. It sounds like we're going alone, though.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Then perhaps we could travel together?
Oh.
The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Tural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Kryl? Kryl too? Golden City?
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
Oh. This really does feel like the end of the arc. And I probably should have done this quest before it ended last time then. It's just so fitting for like, okay, that was the end. And now we're starting something new, but...
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Tural Skygate.
I literally have no idea where the story's going.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
Kind of sad that whole side is done now, but obviously the characters themselves aren't done, but like, I don't know, it feels like I just finished one book and we're opening up another one, and unfortunately I read the back cover of the first book, so obviously we had an idea of what was going to happen with the Rite of Succession and all that stuff. In this one I have no cover. The book is just there's no cover to go off of. We're going on a trip to Tural because we're an adventurer. What? I want to make prediction as to where we're going, or like what we're going to do. Obviously, I know somehow we're going to end up in Solution 9. I don't know any other. I don't even know what Tural looks like, so I don't know anything else. Finally, though, that big gate. That big gate. We're going to go past it. It's been so intriguing since we had the conversation with those two here. I've just been like, I really want to go past that gate because we can't see past it, so I don't know anything about what it looks like or anything. All right, we're going exploring, so yeah, we'll go with that one. And past these gates and over the bridge lies Tural. You have your permit, yes? Packed and ready? No last-minute stops to make it before we leave? Forgive me, I'm afraid of traveling with our new Dawn servant may have scarred me for life. I can't look at my map, can I? Okay. Yeah, there's nothing new. Oh. Meanwhile, in the depths. Is this the hook I need to know what's going on with this arc? The seal's back up. How did you get those? Was Kettenram holding on to Wuklamat's tablets after? Is that why he got killed? That's the only... If he finds a way to open this. Oh, it's not voice. So, is the gate... Oh, wait, no. This is the gate to the Golden City. 2 decades ago, your father bade me transcribe a letter to a scholar across the salt. That was you? That was on auto. What he discovered was something that the Dawn servant feared enough to seal away forever, or so we thought, until the right's objective became the City of Gold. Petitioning the study of this place, okay. But to think that Tonqua would be entrusted with its safekeeping. Had I known that doddering old fool carried a set of keystones. Oh, god damn it, he did. We might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. That wasn't a good move. Great power sleeps here, and with it you shall obtain your birthright. So you say, yet the new Dawn servant succeeded where I could not. Taking their throne will be no easy task. This is an FF6 reference. That's Kefka, and he is clearly the emperor who literally just wants to take over all the nations. But Kefka's like, I'm gonna get there regardless. That's my power. But he's pretending that it's his power. This is Kefka and the Emperor. Is it the Emperor? I think he's just called Emperor. The resilient son underestimated his own potential. There is no need to worry. Right? I feel like I'm right on this. I have liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. What? You will gain all you were denied. The right your father's shade, These bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. Seize your future promise. Open the gate and become the ruler you were destined to be. Oh, it only works from him. It's working. Oh. Hold on. This is new. Is some there can hear me? At last. Who's there? Show yourself. If only I could. Alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us? Then you are the guardian of the city's great power? I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire to remake worlds. Uh-oh. Yoshi P's in there. Is that so? Laughter. I'm not good at that. Fascinating. Name your price then. For my desire is the world itself. So this isn't voiced because we know... Well, no, we'd be able to kind of put an identity to that person. It's probably the girl, I assume. Yes, yes. The resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. But promise, why? What? It's not Kefka. Well, I mean, that needed to happen. The useless tool is cast aside. Yeah, I kind of thought it was going to be the other way around and he was going to kill you, but okay. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange... In exchange... Ah, damn it. That's quite a hook there. Thank God he's dead, though. I mean, Zoralja... So far, I can't figure out... I still don't know his actual motivations. Like, if he just wants to take over the world because he's, you know... power hungry? Is that it? But I don't know. He's getting more interesting. Woo! Ready to set off. Ready to get underway. Yeah, I just had to have a daydream. Then present your travel pass to that guard and let's be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The bridge to Tural is a wonder in its own right. Okay? This gate is barred to all except permission. Here it is. Signed by Vow Wuklamat herself. My apologies, miss. If you would wait here. It's such a big gate. This giant gate opens upward? That is inefficient.
Shall we then?
Oh my god, what's over there? It's just fog. They're hiding so much. Whoa.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shaaloani, where the sun guides in the Shatonah tongue.
Shaaloani.
A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona's supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel, each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
All right, Shaaloani. I can picture my friend literally never leaving that saloon.
My home, Shaaloani, lies past Shaaloani. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier.
Railroad.
As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
What are those? Oh, I forgot to oh, wait, what is the music currently at? Is it at 85 still? Yeah. Boop, there we go. Actually, no, we're going 100 and we're sitting here for a minute. I need to. This is such a good vibe. Oh my god. If there's a dungeon here, hold on. Oh, I can just hit my button. If you're wondering, that's what's hiding behind me. If there's a dungeon here and we get to hear a song, like a remix of this song, oh my god. Oh, there's gotta be a dungeon. We're gonna be here till... This is pretty big. We're gonna be here for a while, probably. We get a whole lot of people traveling through here, on their way to and from the city. Never a dull moment for me, the Ronik. Okay. Let me just make sure that's actually it. Short on Ronik. Afraid so. If one will suffice, I have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need to, then you'll have to wait. We can ride together. The Ronik have been acting strangely of late. More easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable. Picking out the few fit for renting's proven and bothersome work. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either. But much has changed since last I was here. Not the best start to our journey. Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. Okay. Ooh. About that, sir. As well-traveled as you look, it's not only the Ronik that's been giving us trouble. Other wildlife has shown signs of aggression, too. A merchant should be returning soon, with one of our beasts. Stick around till they do, and I'll see you both on Veronique for a safer trip. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. Actually, I may be a little concerned. But the Veronique, Ernville. The Veronique! That one. If this is your first time in Shaaloani, I can understand your enthusiasm. It'd be a shame not to ride one at least once while you're here. A fair point. If we're to give you the authentic Shaaloani experience, I suppose it's worth the wait. Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time while we're there. Okay. Take your time in. Take it you're heading to Husatawi, then. I'll have a man bring the Veronique over there. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? Oh my god. My friend's so obsessed with Western cowboys and like stuff. That is the perfect place for him. Perfect. Wait, first north. This looks good though. I feel like I'm in Red Dead. Not quite. Red Dead does look a little better graphically than this, but still. Last time I was here, it was a little more than a camp with a shop or three. Wow. Cactar sign.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
Please have a Western accent. Or a Southern accent.
Now hold on a minute.
Some sort of trouble.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Duel.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
Sheriff.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny? They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
This is so weird.
Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaaloani, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dustwatch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
Jesus. Okay.
Fine. If that's how it's gonna be.
Corrupt law.
I wouldn't if I were you.
No.
Is that?
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What?
Hey! What are you doing, Zekawa? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute! You sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekawa is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
You sound like all new voice actors. I don't think any of them is, I mean, it makes sense they would choose that for this kind of place.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd. Talk is rife there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
The door. That's it.
Aye, the contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Shaaloani, I offered to show our friends some of Tural. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
How very like you. Both of those are the same. You gonna come with us then?
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
Oh, damn. He compensated him?
But for now, I shall be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
He's truly living the adventurer life.
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
Is Aaronville wrong, or did what? Jesus. Well, that was an interesting scene. I see it's very, very out of place at the moment that this exists, but it's always been, you know, a possibility that you'd have sort of a cowboy area. It's just so close to Tural that, or Tuliyollal, that it feels. It's strange how different they are here, but like the voices are pretty diverse. I don't know. Anyone? I'm curious what that would sound like in Japanese, because like Japanese trying to do some sort of Western accent is always completely different. This area might be more fit for English. Overall, I just really like the English in this game, regardless. No sooner do we set out than we run into excitement. At least no one was hurt. This Dust Watch is their work cut out for him. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. Oh, they don't do that anymore? The people of Shaaloani rarely saw eye to eye, and for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives, though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Dust Watch was likely established by supporters of Kona, preferring peace be enforced through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Landsguard would be forced to step in. What freedom they have now would be lost under Zoralja's authority. All of which is to say, unless a lengthy stay in a jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful how you handle your arms in town. Huh. Mindful. Saddled up. I should like to think the stableman has arrived with the Ronique by now. Now go ahead and to check. If you want to still have a look around, then be my guest. Come and find us when you've had your fill. What, are we just taken out from this town? I mean, there's no way they gave all those scenes or all that stuff in that scene, and then suddenly we're just taken off. Oh, okay. Thank you. Anyone to actually talk to here? That isn't a quest? Rough. Alright, I gotta go grab this. There's also that lookout over there. Sightseeing log, not lookout. Alright, can I even jump this? No. No. Huh? Okay, there's got to be a staircase on the other side. Yeah. Did I even attune? Why do I do this? Why do I run away and forget to attune? This place has got all the cactuses. Kind of reminds me of a theme from somewhere in FF7 Remake, specifically. Welcome, traveler. If there's something I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. What do you do? With as many merchants and travelers as we have passing through here, we've had need for a guide to help folks find what they're looking for. That's where I come in. The name's Hutepi, by the way. Would that I could boast this is all out of kindness of my own heart, but we've got to make a living somehow. That's not to say I'll charge you, mind. The businesses offer me a fee to put would-be customers in contact with them. What kind of place is this? Simply put, this here is a trading town. Biggest one in this side of Zorgor. The Boundless, I'd wager. Oh yeah, the bridge. Mighty impressive considering there was nothing here but a few years ago. Kamaka and his family bought up the land, erected an aetherite, then started building storage houses for imported goods. Thanks to travelers coming in from all corners of Tural, those storehouses were full to bursting before long, with so much merchandise moving through town, and the mining operations in the springs, business is booming. Okay. Are you just a okay, small talk. Have you heard of Triple Triad? Seems like everyone around here is at least familiar with the rules. I may get my hands on some cards and try it myself. Oh. I really wish we did the push. That guy's not doing so well. Wife said it's the best she ever had? Sure did. Wonder what they're talking about. Just a picture of the salon and a railroad tunnel? A random windmill? Oh my god. Oh, hey. Have you tried the Nepales served here at the saloon? Some of the most filling and refreshing you can find here in Husatawi. There's no way. This is such a small part of the zone, damn. You hear that? Blissful silence. A commodity that was woefully in short supply before the Dustwatch was founded. Nope, can't go in there. We'll check here, too. Northeast. Okay, that might actually be not near anything. What is that? Ah, it's the jail. What's your business? Come to pay someone's bail, or perhaps you're here to file a complaint. I walked into town and there was a bunch of yelling. What are you looking at? How are you doing? I hope Zakawa doesn't do anything reckless. They don't seem... The fact that he references him makes me think that we're not going to actually learn anything about that. Don't make that a side quest. Tumbleclaw? I just want to look at you. I'm not going to fight you, but... Wait. You're a bad one to look at. Wait, where is it? North. Ooh. There's your front. Oh my god. Enemies are... I love that they are adding quite a bit of variety. I still think my favorite right now is the branch... The beast branch beast? Is that what it was called? Yeah, this area has its own, like, theme. Like, leitmotifs that remind me of Persona. Yeah. Flying Popoto? Wait, no. Oh, I wish they had their own battle theme. I see. Okay, it should be somewhere around here. Oh no. There are alligators in there. East? There it is. West, okay. That should line up to like right about there, so we'll get it later. Alright, is that all the town? Oh, right, I gotta go grab that. On Gunbreaker. Husatawi is situated in the near the Tuliyollal trailhead. This settlement was originally built as a supply depot to facilitate the exploration and development of the Shaaloani wilderness. As time passed, however, a new saloon and other entertainments drew in the local cerulean miners, and within a few short years, the depot has become a thriving trading post. Okay. Should just make a third one so that this is actually linked to something. Hey, Sayo. Why don't we just pick any old tuna? It has to be ripe. It has to be fresh. Nothing goes in these crates unless it's absolutely perfect. Sure. Aleniate. I don't think I talked to you, did I? If you're looking for information on the Dawn Hunt marks, look elsewhere. Your death would be forever weigh on my conscience. Oh. You're related to Marx. Now that I think on it, this is the first time I've traveled with only a single companion. It makes for fewer complications. Yeah? The friend, I take it? Sorry to have kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife are not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been on a rise on robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use Ronique. Which is why I have to ask you to stop at Sheshe Newezi Springs. That's fine, of course, but why haven't the Dust Watch dealt with this banditry? Kamaka and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up's easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you'll want to take care. Thank you for the warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then, if you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. Let's go. Ready? And then saddle up. Your friend seems to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. Mounted. This is your first time, so let's take it slow. Take care not to let it toss you. Wait, does he have a bigger Ronique? I continue to be struck by how much Shaaloani has changed. Sunbeard. That town we just visited wasn't even here several years ago. With few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turned into Neapolitanders, not just for the water in their stems, mind. Their fruits are also said to be both nutritious and delicious. Oh, it's my hunt. See that hole there? Some might hope to find water there, but it's brimming with ceruleum. The eruption of flames from within makes it a spectacle, inspiring cautionary tales of people who wander too close. That was cool. I like that they changed the camera. The Wallachie, meanwhile, show great reference to ceruleum and its blue flames. Wallachie? But that is a discussion for another time. We're here. Good thing for these Ronique. Oh damn, we actually crossed quite a bit. No sooner did we dismount than the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on Ronique. Now then. It's the slightly more technologically advanced town. This is Sheshe Newezi Springs, perhaps the busiest town here in Shaaloani. People travel here from all over, hoping to find their fortune. The change come to Husatawi was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The station is on the east side of town, but there should still be some time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Iate is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Tural. I can but assume she came here to seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Okay. Los Saque? Nah, just lay me down and die. Wait, let me lay down and die. Traveler, stop and talk to me a while, would you? Give me something to get all the goddamn screams out of my head. Sure. What do you do? Me, I'm the lucky lady who calls herself Sawbones around here. It's a great place. Wait, what? Gets to call herself Sawbones around here? It's a great place to practice your craft. What with all the heavy machinery and the heavy drinking. Oh, and who can forget the ceruleum? If folks aren't setting themselves alight with it, they're mixing it up their flasks and gulping it down. Or both, when they want to get fancy. Yup, every day is a busy day in the springs. I expect you saw the ceruleum wells on the road. A few years back, they discovered that there's a sea of this stuff down under the bedrock. Tapping companies moved in and started doing what they do best. Soon enough, they struck the mother lode and struck it rich. Laborers started flocking from all over Tural, looking to get in on the action. Roughnecks, we call them, and man, are they rough. Not a day goes by, someone isn't busting someone else's nose over something or other. Usually coin. Ah, well, at least it's never boring. Thank you. Gotta look at the new merchants. I forgot to check the last one. Do you have new gear? Is it Western? Oh, Mad Max. This is Mad Max gear. That's an interesting one. Thorned Harness of Striking. Huh. These are super, like, punk. Wow, that's kind of surprising in the cowboy area. What about casters? That actually looks really cool. But I guess it's... Why the Mad Max outfits? It's a little different than... Oh, wait, is this food? I'll just throw it here. Use that. That's so weird. All right, I'm gonna go kill these bombs quick. One sec. Oh boy. Gunbreaker just hasn't changed. I mean, I guess kind of. I have a great nebula now. It's not just a nebula, it's great. What does this do? Increases HP restoration. Oh, and is 40%, yeah. Other than that, though, the rotation is the same. Or where would these be? Is that an area? Okay, I haven't been there. Okay. All right. Time to look around. I swear, I just watched these sheets, and then the wind had to go and kick them up more dirt. Time for another rinse. Can I go in this house? Yeah. What is this? Is that just someone's house? I thought it'd be like an establishment. Oh, hello. This here's the office for the ceruleum refinery. An important meeting is taking place right now, so I can't let you in. What if I... Oh. Zetepepia. The worst thing about moving these barrels over there is how the ceruleum leaks through the cracks. It's dirty business in every sense of the word. Should probably fix that. To tell the truth, I missed life back in Luwateninya Wadwadsa. Okay, did you just take every letter in the alphabet, grab it, and just throw it in a barrel, and then call that? What is this name? But still, I'm earning good money in the ceruleum business. Maybe even enough to support my pa in his retirement. Not that he'd accept any charity from me, though. That's someone's home for sure. Neshi Tezi. There's no shortage of work here, but sadly there's not much else to do. If you're looking to have a good time, best make for Husatawi. Oh, those are the... Oh, there you are. Okay. I think we looked around mostly. I want to look back there later, but... Yes, I'm Iate. Iate? I don't know. And who might you be? She is my friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Ellen... Ironville, yes. You're not comfortable with your old name, then. A man grown. You were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since we spoke. Really, only 3. I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Iate. She's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet you. Wait, what am I wearing? Am I on Gunbreaker? Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with company. You really have grown. Alenish Pia? Alenish Pia. I don't know how you say that. Ella what now? Elena what? Why do I look so angry about it? All right. I was born Elenish Pia. I adopted a new name when I became a cleaner, one that adheres to Eastern Viera conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate if you still continue using my chosen name. No problem. It's so easy to say compared to that. A homecoming? You know, I've been thinking of paying the old stamping grounds a visit myself. It'd be good to see I wrote down how to pronounce this, didn't I? Oh no, I removed it! Kafkiwa, right? Kafkiwa. I think. She's the finest archer I know. His mother and mentor. Oh, thank you. Okay, both mother and mentor. Every time I dropped by, she'd treat us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she'd hunt herself. You're impressive with a bow too, Iate. Even among the Chitona. No, I couldn't compare to Kafkiwa, but her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a place among Galul Jaja's traveling companions, after all. Which he didn't know until recently, by the sounds of it. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tural lit a fire in her. Even after he was born, she often left him in my care, so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. I assumed she was dead. Oh, how you would cry and beg her to take you along. Must have been hard on you. Iate, please. What? We're friends after all, aren't we? No matter how many times he asked, the answer's always been the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Thus did she task me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. But it was real, and we found it. Does everyone know about it now? You found it. As part of the rite of succession, I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing. She'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. She probably already knows about it. I wouldn't doubt. Voiced? No. Well, we should be on our way. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give my best to Kaf Kiwa. Help, I need help. It's on auto now. Uh-oh. Unvoiced auto. What's that about? We'll investigate. Please wait here. I did hear that there's maybe a bug that some scenes are supposed to be voiced that aren't. And some people it is voiced for. I don't know. I could be wrong, though. That didn't feel like a scene that would have been voiced. Wait a minute. That's the guy from the Ascension ceremony that was, like, looking weird at Kona. Isn't it? It's his outfit. They kept zooming in on him repeatedly. No doubt these are the infamous local bandits. Oh. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. Namika. Oh. It's Namika, Wook Lamat's nursemaid. Erinville, Rin. Come any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. No, yeah? Hold on, did he say this is Wook Lamat's nursemaid? Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Dad, take the goods to the boss. We'll deal with this. What the... Okay, so the bandits actually have Mad Max outfits. Please, you have to give it back. What did they steal? I'm going after Namika. This lot I leave to you. Hold up, I'm on Gunbreaker on accident. Cocky bastard, I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. Yeah, you're not getting out of here alive. We can deal with them later. First, we need to put this one in the dirt. Not happening. What is that? What is that weapon? Can I switch jobs? Oh, good. I'm right outside of it. Oh, I'm still considered in a residential area. Yeah, we're sticking with this for now. All right, guys. It seems to me you're not surviving this. Are the bodies disappearing? Did we actually kill them? She doesn't know when to quit. Oh, I don't know if we actually killed them. They're just gone. Oh yeah, was there? Oh. Oh, it doesn't seem there's any people there, though. Cemetery? They got away, didn't they? No need to worry, she's fine. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea of where they are headed. You said they stole something from you. A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Wook. I see. The closest that you two were. I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? With the right of succession ended, and Wook crowned the next servant, she's ready to stand on her own. I told her as much and of my plans to return home to Shaaloani. She gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. Oh, it filled me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the vow of resolve, and now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name if only they had left me the bracelet. We'll get it. I would ask what you intend to do, but I know that look. I mean, both of these. I'll knock them senseless. Vuklamat would want that. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. I can assure you, no harm will come to us. Rin will make certain of that. I understand your methods can be brutal, but I would advise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure all proceeds as it should. Okay. Damn laws. I don't know what to say. I can see why Vuklamat puts so much faith in you. Both. Before anything else, let's see her back to Sheshenewezi Springs. She'll be safer in town, and with Iate there to keep an eye on her, we should have nothing to worry about. Thank you, both of you. Okay. I wonder if the BGM theme for non-voiced scenes is attached to something else. Because it sounds like it's at like 30 or 20. I'm going to do a test in the next scene. I think there's a glitch going on. Oh, alright, I'm grabbing that. There it is. Ooh, look at that shot. That sun is moving up pretty fast. That's a good shot. Unfortunately, I don't want to do Jeepos at the moment. Okay, let's turn this in, and maybe it will be unvoiced. Not voiced. A number of Iate's mining fellows are here as well. Namiki is in good hands. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for you to get involved in this. Ehrenfeld told me what happened, and you needn't worry about Namika. If those bandits should find us, I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her. Those bastards wouldn't care even if they knew. Makes me sick. But at least she's safe, and I know you'll set things right. Braced for trouble? Okay, let me test this. Sound effects 80. Unaffected. Sound effects 20. Ambient sounds 80. No. It almost sounded like it did something there, but I don't think it did. Here, let me try 0. No. I think it is BGM. It's just really awkwardly balanced. This is a good test. Yeah. It is BGM, but it's like really... why aren't they just the same volume as everything else? It's so weird. Alright, let's go recover that bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for these bandits, as this involves a gift from Vuklamat, we must be mindful of how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy in the return of said gift if lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Dust Watch. What do you think I do? Well, now, that makes me think you're strong. Really strong. Are you? Okay, this is too cocky. No, well, no more than any... That's a lie. I'm just gonna ... then. Lest you misunderstand, I'm not questioning your abilities. As a matter of fact, that silence is the sort of response I'd expect from a peerless warrior. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Oh, I thought they were going to tell me. Well, of late, there's been some talk of the unsavory types coming and going from Tona Ten Yawi to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. And now that ceruleum extraction is big business, no one wants to waste their time picking up at the dried up veins there. Sounds like the perfect lair for bandits. Not to mention that the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating the place? I can let the Dust Watch know if you like. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain, if you've no objections. Right then, let's be off. Okay. If you sense trouble, promise me you'll put yourself first. Find those bandits and beat them bloody. You hear? Well, I'm not supposed to beat them bloody. Apparently, you don't have a choice. Is that another saloon? No, what's going on here? I don't know. Did we go in this one? Yeah, we did. We did. I remember going in there. Okay, give me a moment. I'm going to go grab a drink. All right, grabbed a drink. This new arc is... So it's certainly, we haven't figured out exactly what's going on, but this is very much like... very different than the first half. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I can't jump any of those rocks? Oh boy. No. Okay. It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. Wow. Not great to have your camp like this spread out in the open. It's a pretty cool sword. They've made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dustwatch not have noticed by now? A question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you would go and have a look about, I'll keep watch for trouble. You got it. Are they considered enemies? They are. Daybreaker's Axslinger? Oh. That's a bandit name. Daybreakers. The bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop. Okay. As you lean in to listen, you begin to pick up voices in a muffled chatter. Don't know where we'd be without him. We'd probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. Now when we've got a boss who can keep the Dust Watch off our backs. Ha! Nay, watch what you say. The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them sainted souls was running our crew? And that drunk who bought your story about the gold-shitting alpaca, am I right? Band of bandits. Well, that wasn't surprising. That man certainly had the... No, it was entirely obvious. He was not a good guy, and that the guy who was confronting him in that town was... His friends actually did nothing wrong. Maybe, I assume. God, what is it with this theme that I just love so much? I won't notice you here. I hope this is like the leitmotif for the entire second arc. That would be great. Won't be noticed? Familiar voice rings through the wall. Oh, Zakawa. Let me out of here, you bastard. Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Make me. I'll get you all back for framing my friends. The vulture most of all. You tell him he can eat shit. Heh. How about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. Dun dun. The vulture, huh? Nope, behind here. Obviously, we're not just gonna go in. Oh, there's Aaronville. Too late. Is this the vulture? Someone entering the room. Well, I brought back the prize. A prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. Beautiful, ain't it? I bet it was made by a famous artisan. You idiot. How are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please, please, I'm sorry. I reckon we can find a sailor who won't ask questions. Sell it for a song. Who's gonna shoot him? Here, your reward. And don't bring me this kind of grief again. I won't, boss. Thank you. Finished, are you? Let's retreat for now. He's getting pretty sneaky. I really hope he pulls out a weapon and he's a trust for like this arc. I want to fight with Aaronville, although he wouldn't have any experience. So were you able to learn anything? Everything. Explains. Their leader is a man of the Dustwatch. That would explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. And you say they gave the bracelet to him? It seems we have our work cut out for us. And did you hear anything else of note? Zakawa. That's the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? And you say they threatened to take him to speak with the vulture. Their leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Well then, and not only do we have a better idea of who's behind the recent rash of robberies and Husatawi, but we also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though, if he's that quick to point a gun at his own underlings. Yeah, I'll storm their hideout. I can take them all. We're bloodthirsty, this expansion. The direct approach may have served you well in the past, but it won't suffice here. We Hute I think that's how it is the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. He could claim we're the criminals in all this, and no few people would believe him. I might have a plan. Why don't we just bring Wuklamot? There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. That place. Meet me there and I'll explain everything. I refused to read a word that is longer than my first, middle, and last name combined. It's a normal town. Yeah, it's a really long name. Oh, that one's not much better. What's going on around here? All right, hold on. East? Wait, where am I? Ah, it's at the Maw then. Oh my god, it's up there. God, this song. I'll get sick of it eventually, maybe. But probably not. I don't think there's a single song except for Ilmeg in the whole game that I don't enjoy. I mean, I like Ilmeg's theme, but not that much. It was already kind of not my favorite, and then I had to fake grind there for years. So, you know, that didn't help things. Where's this village? Oh. That's different. What's with the completely different style over here? Oh, I need to read about this. Okay, you're a friendly town at least. Do you have the... Yeah, you're gonna have the same outfits, obviously. No. No, these are different. What is that? Ah, it's the older stuff. Actually, 94, right. Alright, anyone around here that I can actually... He says he wants to go work at the springs and seek work. Oh yeah, there's a spring around here, isn't there? Maybe one more log wouldn't hurt? Hi. You know, those rock formations have protected the people of this place from heavy rain and roaming beasts for generations. They might even be why we decided to live here in the first place. Shaaloani? We're running low on dried meats, so I may need to go hunting soon. Or maybe I should tend to the crops first. This is so different than the town that's literally right next to you. Okay, maybe we can go in here. Nope. Alright, let's find Aaronville. Why are you outside of town? If we're to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it won't be done barging through the front door. We have to lure him out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of Yehekya? Yehekya? I don't know. Dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. With the few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create an attractant that resembles this scent when burned. You can then lure them into the bandit's hideout, flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then, while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask that you collect the excrement. While you see to that, I'll go and procure the remaining ingredients. And she's fine with it. And before you say anything, I do not ask this because of any aversion to feces. It would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants we require. Here, take these 3 pouches, see them filled, and I will handle the rest. Okay. Oh, great. Collecting poop. What's in here? Canyon? There's an etherite in there. I mean, I might as well. This one's going to be a little weird as far as, like, chapters go. I'm not going to be putting exploration in a lot of it because we're doing story as we explore. So we need these things, species. Why can't you have a normal name with, like, 2 syllables or 3? Why 10? Ooh. This is giving me Arizona vibes. I used to live near the Grand Canyon. Hey, where is it? Oh. What? 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 Sir, explain. Folks have plenty of theories about what these images mean. Some think they're a record of what our ancestors saw in the day-to-day lives. Others think they might depict another world entirely. All I know is that my wife loved coming here and to look at them. That's the only thing that matters to me. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I guess they're literally all over all of the walls. It's really, really dark. You can't see anything, but... Alright, back to finding... shit. Oh, we've hit nighttime. Guys, I need to collect your leavings. Don't do this. Oh, I gotta fight him. Alright, you're getting the big stuff. Oh. Survey the area, but no sign of droppings. Okay. You didn't even need to do that. What? Foul-smelling nest. Absolutely. The bone-laden one? No, they've been dead too long. You found a pouch, or the droppings, and gingerly scoop them into your pouch. Of course. What level is this? We're still on 95. That is insane. How are we still on 95? Okay, give up. Finished already, are we? I am. Excellent. This will do nicely. All that's left is to mix the feces with tumbleclaw fibers, dried nopali tenders, the root, and a generous helping of animal fat. Come, let's head back to Yawi. Okay. What the hell? Oh, he's back here. Everything is ready. Time to set our plan into motion. Ooh, you have 3 stats now. Crit and debt. Yeah, sure. Blowing smoke. A fair number appear to be gathered inside. Now's our chance. We'll keep watch from here. The attractant I leave to you. Toss it in the bonfire near the middle of town. The Kaya will come out soon after. You got it. Just move this. You know what? Let's eat a baked eggplant. I'm also gonna kick your ass quick. Wrong one. Wrong one. What do I get at 98 anyway? Get any moves? No. Oh, enhance feint. Okay. Really hope enemies actually do more damage then. Because that's not exactly the biggest deal. Voice? What's that smell? Ugh, that reeks. What did you put in the fire? Wasn't me, swear. Did something die? I don't know. Does someone want to explain that ungodly stench to me? He's holding the bracelet. Attack! Boss? Over there? Huh? What in the world? Get him. Run for your lives. No, he's just not moving. So the smoke's what drew them here. I swear, when I find out who did this. I'd say our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelet. Yeah, but we're gonna have to attack. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight. We'll be back for you. What? You gotta get me out of here. Now. They're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. Shh, they'll hear you. Oh. Shit. Who was that? Wait, he only spotted Aaronville. Hey, are you gonna help me or what? The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. It's for the best. Well, I'm telling you, we just need to get Wuklamot to just come out here and be like, he's bad. You're fired. Go to jail. Thanks. I owe you one. For a moment there, I thought you might actually leave me behind. You're welcome. All that effort and not to show for it. Sorry about that, but damn, I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. No need to apologize. We were planning to save you, eventually. Really? I don't even know who you are. You secret admirers of mine or something? I mean, not yet. I'm just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture, I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? The one and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as the deputy chief of the Dustwatch. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. You're trying to get something back, something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out back there. I have no idea where he hid his cash. I reckon he's headed there now, too. We can go together. I got a score to settle with him myself. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? Don't we already know? Right, so, those bandits at Tuliyollal, they're called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. Oh. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats, not back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by mining concerns, folks who needed help to even the odds. So, they wanted to make the Dustwatch before the Dustwatch. That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we know how. Yeah, those are the two in prison. With a duel. I see. By the old laws, anyone who loses in a duel must be held accountable for their crimes, even those in positions of authority. Wow, in this world you don't die from a duel? And we made damn sure they did, every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. Then, about a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, and so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, that was when he really won them over. Now the Daybreakers are nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on people it was created to protect. The people it was created to protect. I talked it over with my friends, Quikana and Liwin, and we all agreed that the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he'd win. But when the day came, he showed up with the Dustwatch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, certainly not the Dustwatch. And that's why you're ready to challenge him in the middle of the town. I was, until that guy with the spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of town than the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner, then, well, you know the rest. You said the Dustwatch would be of no help. Are they all working for the Vulture, then? I doubt that. No, not all of them. The sheriff, Kamaka, he's as honest as they come, a starch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. I see. You were my word against the deputy chiefs. Who do you think he'd believe? Well, if he knows where this Vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover Namika's bracelet. What do you think? Options? No options? For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? And all I ask is that you hear me out, but not here. I'll be waiting for you at the springs. Sure. And I guess we can decide what to do after he gives us the pitch. Okay. Probably should end soon, but I do want to see where this plan is headed before we do that. All this, just a little side distraction. We're still 95 too. That's insane. Honestly, like I'm so far ahead. Wait, what are you? Oh, 94. I need to get Gunbreaker to 96 so that it can get some experience. Because Viper is way too far ahead. I'm just wondering, like, all of this is like just a distraction from us going to see Erinville's mom. Is that here? Or is it out? I don't even know where else this would lead. Honestly, if his mom isn't at Solution 9, then I am very much like, they showed all of the areas, then they had to have. What? There's no secret 6th area? That's... We'll see. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm assuming his mom's on this map. Maybe. I'm grateful he could take us to the deputy chief, but it will be all for naught if we're seen. Good, you're here. This is where he hides his loot. I expect he will show up soon. Okay, we're doing this first. That looks interesting. Well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. Yeah, he moves the spoils in cerulean barrels where no one would think to look. They're mixed in with the regular shipments of fuel to Tuliyollal, where they're sold off. You said he stole the bracelet of yours, right? I know if he knows you're on his tail, chances are he'll be eager to get what he can for it. But I doubt he'd trust a lackey with that business, given the provenance of the piece. No, I'll wager he's letting that bracelet, not letting it out of his sight till he got coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after Husatawi, but I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. You did seem like that. Well, not my finest hour, I'll admit. But there's a lesson in that, and the vulture's a slippery bastard. If we're gonna catch him, we need to back him into a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here. Over to Husatawi would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. This will buy time for the other to search the barrel for stolen goods. And using that, we'll expose him as a criminal. There's no way to tell if Huite is carrying the bracelet, but regardless, there'll be enough time to find out once he's behind bars. But won't he simply feign innocence? No, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. A duel? That approach didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way he won't be able to wriggle out of it like before. Every man, woman, and child of the wilds understands the importance of duels in the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. But wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in town? It's not as if we'd be using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. What's important is that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and will lose, that will be the end of Vulture. The plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? I say let him have his duel. Thanks. I sure was lucky running into the two of you. You won't regret this, I promise. If you're satisfied, then so am I. I knew I could count on you. Let's do it. What do we have to do, though? I was seen in Tona Ten Yawi. Oh, yeah, you were. So it's probably best I stay and search the barrels. Then you're with me. Tell the vulture I tried to rob you, but you managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he won't be able to resist taking the bait. You'll want to buy your friend as much time as possible and make your way to Husatawi. Once you got the vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. All right then, let's get to it. All right. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it going. We might as well. The Yehekseya were likely that Shatona's doing. What's his angle? And then there's that brat. It's past time I dealt with him. Poke him. Hey, Dutch. What's this? An unfamiliar face in these parts. Have you need of the Dust Watch, miss? I was just robbed. Oh my god. Oh, I could have clicked that. What? Zakawa tried to rob you, but you apprehended him? I see. So desperate was he to see his friends free from prison. He turned to a life of crime. How awful. Give my sincerest thanks, miss. Might it trouble you to take me to him? Oh my god, I'm accompanying the... And he has a talk? Alright, what do you got to say? Something the matter? If not, then please, lead on. About here. Not that this is an appropriate time for me to play tour guide, but if you insist, the Springs is a home to a thriving cerulean mining industry. The prospect of easy coin has attracted some undesirables, though. Undesirables. Right, how far do we have to go? That's a ways. Imagine if we ever accompanied Xenos back in the day. It's weird. It'd be interesting to be able to walk around and accompany the villains on like weird nonsense like this. Is this the place? I don't see him. Whoops, silly me. This isn't the right place. I see. Very well, lead on. I'm sorry, I'm kind of a ditz sometimes. What are we at anyway? 273 at northeast. Okay, there are 4 left. All right, you want to tell me about the cerulean fields? There's gold in these fields, blue gold. Best be wary of the beast in these parts. They may prefer to snack on cerulean, but for you, I reckon they'd made an exception. How kind of you. Why are we dragging him off? I guess we're buying time. Yeah, we're buying time. Is this the place then? I could have sworn I left him here. It's some sort of joke. Of all that, let's keep moving. Anything else? No, it's the same one. Oh, that piano. No! I mean, I love this song too. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Hold. There. You like my wind-up garnet? This better be the place. I left him tied up around a big rock. It must have been a different rock. My patience is wearing awfully thin, miss. If he isn't at the next place we stop, I may be forced to do something you and I would both dearly regret. You threatening me, sir? Uh-oh, he's not going to be at the next place. Pull out a gun and just shoot me. You want to try it? What are you going to talk about over here? The cactuses? Oh, the living cactars. Unless you'd rather I feed you one raw, needles and all. Cut the chit-chat. Ooh. That's how you win all the ladies. That smooth talking. Now, clearly we're about to enter a cutscene. All right, where is he? Come on, voice it. No, this is not voiced. And I don't see him anywhere. Where is Zakawa? Tell me where he is, or I'll bury you in the same grave. Goodness me, where could he have gone? We're a bad liar. That's it. I've had it with these games, and I've had it with you. Hey, Tay. God damn it, say your name one more time in voice. You looking for me? Wow, he must have shouted real loud. You want to place me under arrest, or you'll have to work a little harder. You'll be begging for a cell by the time I'm done with you. Don't worry, sir. We'll catch him. Oh, this is voiced.
Wahoote!
Wahoote.
Finally caught up to me, I see.
Well, well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Oh, he found it.
Hey, that's my jewelry!
And my bag!
So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Shishenawetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyollal. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
That's
As
the
fortune
sheriff.
would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
I believe him. You would have had to arrest yourself? Oh, that's a little too just cartoony. Oh, come off it. I saw you with the bracelet.
What's the meaning of this, Woohoote?
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only 'cause I found it. I swear.
You sure did.
They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way. The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
Woohoote, I challenge you to a duel.
How does this prove his innocence, though?
The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, have at it.
Let your pistols do the talking!
Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
You refuse then? A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this.
Come on, Zakawa! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
Be quiet. Just watch.
I'm having trouble getting used to these voices matching the characters of Final Fantasy. Ooh.
Oh, you little shit!
Hell yeah.
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, Vulture.
This guy? That's fine.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
Zakawa reminded me of Vaughn for some reason. You just had that like vocal delivery there that just reminded me of Vaughn. It was really weird.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up. But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
You drew your gun within town limits. But Woohoote drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go. As are your friends.
Yay!
Ha! You're not such a bad guy after all!
Just a man of the wilds, like you. But to think that Wihute had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tonatenui.
That's how you pronounce it.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zakua? What do you intend to do now?
Why, what I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
Here, this was Vawuklamat's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, a person very dear to her.
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
Right. Pretty fancy duel. I can tell you right now, that was probably my friend's favorite scene in the game. Doesn't matter what else happens in this, it was probably his favorite scene. I need to confirm it with him eventually. Because if anything is better to him than seeing two duelers, seeing a duel, then it must be pretty impressive. That was a nice shot, right? Sure was. That ended up being rather more complicated than I expected, but all's well that ends well. Phew, finally, it's over. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Well, oh. Now there's quests. Wait a minute. I just want to double check before we go. Is it in the back? Not you. I didn't do nothing, please. Hell yeah. How you doing in there, sir? Come to laugh, have you? Well, you can piss off. Damn, that's all you got? Typical. Wait, can I go back here? No. Alright, I'm probably actually going to split it here. Because it seems like we're about to turn in the bracelet and move on and head over to here. I wonder if that is his hometown. It just doesn't seem far enough away. We have to take a train? Which makes me think we're leaving the area. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm going to split it here. And that. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.